morning all. Welcome to Code Receiving. Today we have a lot of things to do, and I want to take my time to show you exactly what we want to accomplish today. If you take a look at this diagram or website, you notice he has a color. Okay, we gave him a background color, and this is where you might have your home page, your Battles page, and stuff like that. And by the time you come down to the main page, you say welcome to Receiving and Battles page. We gave this red, and then we now start scrolling. If you check, give the whole background the color, kind of something like light pink, but it has its own color. We'll call the color when we get there. Then we'll now give the whole right up red. And apart from that, we also give a font to the right up. This font we are seeing there is Vertical, Times New Roman, Sans Serif. Any of them is applied here. I've also shown you why I say any of them. Okay. So this is exactly what we accomplish here using internal CSS. Okay. While the up mode here we use inline CSS, but all this we use internal CSS. So how do you work internal CSS? How do you use internal CSS? Or to be frank with you, internal CSS, I will say, is better than inline CSS. You might wonder why I say so. Because it gives the HTML a kind of breathing space. Okay, I've removed everything, so we are back to normal. If you check here, it's black. So if you want to accomplish that, check everything is black, the color is white now. So we'll go back and accomplish that color. So I'll show you in a jiffy how you can do that. But permit me to say something. The internal CSS, as I was saying before now, it gives a breathing space to HTML, because at the end of the day you put everything at the head. Okay. Unlike inline CSS where you are coding and everything is right there inline, like this. Look at the body, we give him inline background color. You know, before you know, your HTML will be very stuffy. A lot of coding you will put, remembering HTML, remembering CSS, you know. But if you use internal CSS, everything will come over to this head. Mail after our title on the head, before the closing tag of head, you can now bring your cursor down, and then you start to type internal CSS. I'll show you in a jiffy how this is done, so don't worry about that. So, but you've not found that we at least somehow we'll be able to differentiate your CSS from your HTML. What am I trying to say? That your CSS will be at the head, while the HTML will be on the normal body. So that way there's a differentiation. But some people might choose to put this in another place, so put it on the head. If you also want to do that, it's okay by you. But for me, for the sake of separation of power, separation text, separation techniques, division of labor, it's better that we separate it and put it on the internal one on the head and every other HTML on the body. So I would say you have to run them. Inline CSS is 0.1%. Internal CSS I'll give him 6%, 5%. While the one we're going to teach later on, which is external, we take the whole 10%. So that much I do. Let me show you how you can do this. Remember what our work we want to achieve. So you come over here, put your mouse there, press enter. To write internal CSS as usual, remember CSS has to do with style. So you type your style. If you are using VS Code like me, we help you to complete it. So after style, we want to give a body, a background color first. How do you achieve that? Remember, the background color will cover the whole text on the body, right? So simply either you copy the body here, or you come over here and write it. Whichever one you decide to do is okay. But if you try to copy write it the body, then be careful. Write exactly word for word. If it's in caps, put it in caps. If it's a small letter, put it in small letter. Okay. So don't try to miss words. Don't write anything that is not here. So it's better to copy it. Okay. But if you feel you can do it like me, go ahead and do it. So you type the body. Then after typing the body, there's what we call code browser. Okay, code browser. Let me open it for you so you see. This is it. This is a kind of bracket. Okay, but this bracket has that like this. It has like this. Okay, look at it very well. So you check it on your mouse. Mine is very close to under my keyboard after P. That's why I got mine. But yours may be in another place, but you can actually get it. Okay, you press enter if you want to. You can code directly on a straight line like this. Like after this, let's want to do background color. You type background color, and you give him the color you want. Or I will give him the color of. If you check, remember I type background color. What do you see? You see, VS Code help me to complete every other thing. Background dash color, complete it. your semicolon first. Well, after that, you put your semicolon, then you type the value, what you are giving to that property. Okay, well, after that, you use your column. You after column, you type the value. Well, after typing the value, use your semicolon to end. Semicolon starts like break, like full stop. Okay, so but VS Code has me to accomplish all of this. So what do? I just come and use let's use antiquity. I click on article. You can select any color you like. Okay, I'm not a fan of color, so I may not choose the right color. So the color that you think is best for your work, choose it. So you can start to put the whole code on a straight line like this, or on second thought, you bring this down. Okay, let me show you in a GIF what I'm trying to say. So for your work to look neat anyways, doesn't mean anything. You bring it down, and then in between, you now start typing your CSS code. As for me, I will adopt this, but you can choose any method you use, it's still gonna work. So long as your code browser has closing and opening, okay? Your job like bracket, you will open bracket, close bracket, okay? So let's go ahead and put our background color that we just type now, background color, and we'll say we're going to give him article. Then after that, this background color serves as a color to all the background. Remember, we are using body, so everything on that body, from beginning of the website to the end of the website, so long as it's on the body, whether it's on home page or any page, so long as it's on that body of the page. If you are working on home page and you use body of home page, you'll be on body of home page. If you're working on about us page, like now we are using about us page, and use body of about us, be on the body of about us page, all the everything on that body of about us page. Okay, we have that background color. Now that's for coloring background. What if I want to color words? Just like inline CSS, same process. You just type color. You don't need to type much. Just type color. Then give him the color you like. I prefer brown. I want it to be exactly like what we did. You're seeing that. So after that, there's what we call font. But don't worry about that. We're going to go into font in details. Okay. But let me just give you a brief explanation of font before we get there, because we're going to use it now. So if you type on font, let's type on font. You see that it has a lot of font optional, font size, font family, font weight, font style, font display, font variant, font feature settings. So many of them, even font color adjust. So that is when you make use of font. Okay, font gives you everything about font on your write-up. Okay, so let me start with the font size. And under font size, you can make it large, larger, medium, small, smaller, very big, X larger, and the rest of them. You can also give him in pieces. Okay, pieces stand for px. Okay, you can also give him mm. You just put a number and put it in pieces or in mm, like 100 px, 10 ps, 20 ps, 20 pieces, and stuff like that. So you can use number depending on what you want to achieve or what your client wants you to achieve. But for now, let's just use large. Okay, I'll put it on large. Then better still, let me put it on medium, because I don't let it be on medium. After all, it's just a practice. Okay, let it be on medium. So after that, we go to font family. Now font family help you to know, that is when you can select whether are you the font you are using, maybe Arial, Times New Roman, vertical, sans serif, and the rest of them. Now if you notice very well, on the font family, it's showing you not just a particular font. Like on the first one, you have Carrier, you have New, you have Carrier, you have Monospace. So what's showing you Franklin, Gothic, Medium, Arial, Narrow, and Arial. So what are they trying to tell you? That if you choose any of these, in case there is no Carrier New and there is no Carrier, then you can use Monospace. In case we are using Times New Roman now, and there is no Times New Roman there, if you search for Times New Roman is not on the system or the person that is browsing it, you now look for Times. And Times is not there, you will now go to serif. All family of serif cannot be used. So if you are able to give me like 3 or 4 like this, is better. So because you don't know this, the person that want to open your website, you don't know the kind of font he has on the system. So that is why this is one of the intriguing parts of CSS. So we've gotten font family. We can also do more. We have so many things to do on font, okay, like font style and the rest of them. And we have so many other things that you can do. But let's just stop here. Let's Ctrl S for save. Then we'll now go and check our work and see if everything that we did has come up. But I believe they will come up, okay? So remember to always save your work. Press for save. Then you now go to About Us page. Right click on your About Us page. Open with Lifesaver. And this is it. Everything has opened. The color, okay, the color is yet to apply. Let's go back there. So go back there and check what happened. You have your style, you have your body. The background color, we gave him biscuit. Color is brown, font size is medium, font family is Times New Roman Vertical, and the rest of them. And we close it. And also close the style. Okay, I've seen the problem. You see, we have double style. Style. No, the style should be once. So always, if you are coding and you have problem like this, I purposely do this so I can use to teach you something. That the fact that everything is okay don't mean that we run completely like that. Somehow you might have made one particular mistake or the other. And the fact that maybe you code something and you want to run it and it didn't run doesn't mean that you are wrong. But what do? There's what we call debugging, okay? You want to debug. You want to check, is there any bug? Is there any mistake I made? So you want to cross-check your work. Don't rush. Don't panic. Don't think that, oh, I don't know it. Let me start all over again and rewatch this video. No. First of all, check your work. Compare what you watch in the video. And then see there's any little correction. Just little correction and boom, it will work. Like this case, just little thing. We mistakenly type style twice. Okay? And this is maybe error of the hand. So don't worry if you are making a mistake and not getting it. And when you still try it and try, you didn't get it, don't worry. Just relax, take a cup of coffee, relax after some time, or even possibly go and sleep. By the time you wake up, come over it, look at it again, another light, and I tell you, you're going to debug it, you're going to get exactly what you want. So let's save it as usual, and then run it again and see this time around if you're going to get exactly what we want. Open with Lifesaver. Of course, boom, everything is there. You see it? So we've achieved exactly what I said we want to achieve. We've achieved it completely. Okay? So giving the font, everything, all that. And remember, what we did applies to everything on the body. But as time goes on, we'll now start our external CSS. We'll now start differentiating them one after the other. And we'll start showing you everything one after the other, how you can actually make use of CSS. So once again, welcome to our CSS class. See you in our next class. Thank you.